just because his wife was doing yoga at home. This man actually took her to court, and even asked her to leave the house with nothing. This absurd scene didn't get any sympathy at all. Instead, the people watching cheered loudly, and kept saying the woman deserved it. And all of this goes back to 3 years ago. A weird secret. The man's name is Chen Fei. He's a live-in son-in-law everyone envies. His wife Song Yu is not only a group president worth hundreds of millions, but also a stunning goddess. But only Chen Fei himself knows. These 3 years of wealthy family life have been so frustrating. He and his wife have been married for 3 years, but they never had a real marital relationship. Every time night falls, Song Yu would put on a tight yoga suit and lock him out on the excuse of practicing yoga. She used this excuse for a full 3 years. At first, Chen Fei still believed that his wife just loved working out, but little by little, he noticed something was wrong. Late one night, after he was locked out by his wife again, he finally couldn't hold back his curiosity, quietly leaned against the crack of the yoga room door. But just this one glance made him instantly understand why for 3 years, his wife refused to sleep with him. The shocking secret, a revenge plan, quietly took shape in his heart. Soon, it was his and his wife's wedding anniversary. The Song family held a big banquet for guests. All the celebrities in the city gathered together. At the banquet, Song Yu as the president announced in public that she would give 5% of the company's shares to Chen Fei. This batch of shares is worth hundreds of millions. Instantly lit up the atmosphere of the whole venue. Everyone turned to Chen Fei and cast envious glances. But just when everyone thought this son-in-law was going to make it big overnight, Chen Fei did something that shocked everyone. He not only didn't accept it, but also took out from his arms a divorce agreement in front of everyone, slammed it in front of Song Yu, and asked her to leave the house with nothing. The whole venue exploded in an instant. A son-in-law who lives off his wife dared to take the initiative to ask for a divorce, and even dared to let his wife worth hundreds of millions leave the house with nothing. This is simply a fantasy. The father-in-law was so angry that he was shaking all over, pointed at Chen Fei's nose and cursed loudly, saying he was an ungrateful wolf. Song Yu also thought her husband was joking, told him to stop fooling around. But Chen Fei's eyes were extremely cold. He knew the dirty things his wife did. Letting her leave with nothing was already letting her off easy. Just then, Song Yu's scheming male assistant rushed over, hypocritically persuaded Chen Fei to not be impulsive. Chen Fei looked at him. That disgusting face pushed him to the ground in one go. Unexpectedly, just now when facing the divorce, Song Yu, who didn't change her expression at all when she saw her male assistant being pushed down, suddenly flew into a rage, sharply questioned Chen Fei why on earth he wanted a divorce. She didn't care if her husband was humiliated, but she was so nervous about an assistant. The trick here made Chen Fei more determined in his resolve. Since Song Yu refused to sign no matter what, Chen Fei filed a lawsuit on the grounds of extramarital affairs and took her to court. In the court, public opinion was completely one-sided. Everyone accused Chen Fei of being ungrateful, saying he was trying to seize the Song family's property, so he maliciously slandered her. Song Yu even put on a look of a poor victim and bit back, saying Chen Fei was the one who had an extramarital affair, and even took out a few so-called evidence photos, facing everyone's accusations and his wife's slander. Chen Fei just smiled coldly when the judge asked him what evidence he had to accuse Song Yu of extramarital affairs. He made a shocking statement, saying his wife's affair partner was a yoga ball. As soon as he said this, the whole court burst into laughter instantly. Everyone thought Chen Fei was crazy, using such an absurd reason to go to court. It was simply insulting everyone's intelligence. Seeing that the situation was completely one-sided, the judge was about to rule that Chen Fei lost the case. At this crucial moment, Chen Fei's lawyer stood up and submitted a USB drive to the judge, claiming that the 2 videos inside were enough to prove everything. The first video was soon played on the court's big screen. Played. In the picture, Song Yu was wearing cool clothes, doing various movements on the yoga ball. Boos sounded again in the audience. People accused Chen Fei of being a pervert for secretly filming his wife and playing it in public. But just as everyone was spitting insults, Song Yu, her mother, and that scheming male assistant's faces suddenly turned pale. The scheming man even rushed towards the screen like a madman, trying to smash it. Fortunately, he was stopped by the bailiffs in time. Their flustered reactions made everyone present realize this video was definitely not as simple as it seemed on the surface. Suddenly, someone in the audience let out a scream, pointing at the screen. Everyone stared closely, all gasped. The seemingly ordinary yoga ball in the picture was actually moving on its own.